Josh, thank you so much for showing me your cactus garden.
Absolutely, no
This
problem.
So much fun.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like to have a piece of this to take home.
Okay.
Tell me what it's called again.
This is called the cholla cactus, or the cylindrical cactus. It grows upright, very slow growing, but also very painful if you touch it. So we've got a couple of things we need to do first. If we want to do a cutting of it, I would suggest gloves like these, not these. These are rose gauntlet gloves. These are great for touching things that are super sharp, like these cactus. Also, another thing I suggest are salad tongs. These are great for holding on to pieces of cactus that are super sharp, like the cholla cactus. And then also some secateurs, great scissors, anything will do that are heavy duty to cut off. So what, Jay, I want you to do is to find the closest bit that's closest to the main cane and take a cutting off that way.
So is that about here?
Right about there, right, exactly.
Okay. So should I hold it with the tong and cut?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, just do that and hold it so it doesn't fall to the ground.
Alrighty. I feel like I'm doing surgery.
There you go. Deadly surgery.
Is that right up
right
it?
there, right on the edge, and then clip.
Ooh.
Perfect. There you go. And that is going to be a whole new cactus.
What?
Yes.
That's cool.
Very simply, you can do fun things with the soil, but really all this is just basic garden soil. We're going to keep this super dry. We're not going to water this. And what we're going to do is make a little indent for this to go inside.
Okay.
And we're just going to push that right down. Perfect.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. There you go. And that's perfect. And what we're going to do is there you go. Just put the soil back around.
Okay.
And to hold it in place, we can use rocks like river rocks and just set it down like that, and that keeps it in place, and that also keeps the soil dry.
Okay.
The biggest problem you have to worry about now is letting the plant not dry out, get too wet and rot.
Okay.
We want to keep this somewhere dry, somewhere full sun, but not too much sun so it bakes. Because right now all we want it to do is to develop roots inside this pot for about a good 6 months, and then you'll have a whole new cholla plant, just like the one behind us.
Nice. So for right now, it's okay to keep it outside without a bunch of sun.
Right.
For right now. And then in the winter time, what do I do?
Since we're zone 7, 8, anything above 7, 8, like 6 through 1, I would not leave this outside. I would definitely bring this in as a house plant.
Okay.
But for us, since our winters are so mild, we can leave this outside. Again, if you don't want to leave it up to chance, bring it inside for sure, and keep the soil dry to very mildly damp.
Okay.
Because that's the number one thing you're going to face with is just rotting. So
Okay.
right now, this doesn't need a lot of care other than just time and sunlight. So that's all you really need to do to have a nice plant like that.
Awesome. I can't wait to see my plant get that big.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool.
Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Cool. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah.
So real quick, we forgot to add, we just wanted to show what is going to happen in a couple of months. This is a cactus I took a cutting of several months ago, and as you can see, there are roots forming in this pot. So I just waited about 6 months to a year. I know it sounds a long time, but trust me, it's worth it. Cactus are very slow growing plants, so just take your time with it and figure out where you want to put it in your garden in that time period you're waiting. Eventually you have nice roots like that, and then in the springtime, where it is hardy for you, put it outside, zone 7 and above to 12. I'm not saying anything below, but make sure that plant is suitable for your zone.
Awesome. I do have another question.
Yeah.
So how soon could you start taking cuttings from this plant? Like,
I would wait about a couple of years to let it develop itself, because now that you've got roots and put in the ground, it's time for it to let it establish and grow and get a more mature plant before taking off cuttings. Sure, you could take cuttings off that for sure. It's just going to take longer for it to become a much more fuller plant for sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but
so let the babies grow up.
Just let the babies grow, and then eventually they'll turn into big kahunas like this, and you can take as many cuttings of it as you want.
Sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.